Hello everybody, this is Pitch Cold Black here. Not recording on his smartphone. Instead, I am recording on my Samsung, well, the family's Samsung tablet iPad-esque thing. So in this video I'm going to be showing off a lot of stuff that I've got recently. I'm going to be showing off all my books that I've got recently. All of these, all apart from 2 of these books, appeared in my collection video. And I'm going to be showing you 2 shocker pickups as well. And one of them being a book, and one of them being something pretty interesting. And so I'm going to be going all over all of my books that I've got recently. As you can see, I've got a pretty monster pile. Right, and let's put another one on top, just cause I've got another one. So yeah, let me start off. I actually got these first 3 in batch from a very good pre-owned bookstore. They are Science Fiction, The Algebra of Ice, Science Fiction, The Algebra of Ice, and Parallel 59. I got these all for £4 each, which is really good. So yeah, I bought these in batch about 2 weeks ago, which was really good. And next book I got is a 50th anniversary reprint of 10 Little Aliens. Next book I got was in the post from Amazon, and that is the 100th Doctor Who BBC Doctor Who novel. Pardon me, Mad Dogs and Englishmen. And another one that I got from again for £4 from the really good pre-owned bookstore, The Snowmen, which reminds me a lot of the fantastic 2-part story, Human Nature and the Family of Blood. This next pickup I got completely shocked me to bits. I literally ordered this book 3 weeks ago, and a couple days ago my mum said, "Oh son, there's been some posting trouble," and so I pretty much lost all hope that this was ever going to come in the post. Literally all hope lost. But I am, to a great bit of shock, it's actually arrived in the post, and that is a Target reprint of the Abominable Snowmen. And Target is still keeping it up, posting the wrong monsters, well, the wrong type of monster. No, what's the correct way to put this? The wrong spec of monster on the cover of your books. This is actually a Yeti from the Web of Fear in the Abominable Snowmen book. What makes this kind of even more silly is that they actually have illustrations in this book of the Yeti from the Abominable Snowmen, which is kind of weird, but just to show you what an actual Yeti from the Abominable Snowmen is supposed to look like. There it is there. That's what it's supposed to look like. Not that. So yeah. And the next thing I also got is an absolute shocker. I did not expect this at all. Okay, I admit I am actually home tuitioned in terms of education, and since I've been working really hard, my geography tutor actually gave me a little present, a summertime present, a little bit early, and it is actually a set of Doctor Who 50th anniversary collectible stamps, which is really, really amazing. I did not expect to get this at all. I was not planning to get it or anything like that. It's just a nice little present. So there's a look at the front. So you've got the Matt Smith Doctors, you've got the 9th, 10th and 11th Doctors. Then on the back here you've got more stamps, being a TARDIS stamp in the middle, an Ood stamp, Dalek stamp, Weeping Angel stamp, and a Cyberman stamp down here. And if we actually were to open this up, so you've got a bit about the Doctors and stuff. So you've got a bit about the 1st Doctor all the way down here, 2nd Doctor, 3rd Doctor, the 4th Doctor, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th Doctors, and along here is their stamps, which look really amazing. And there's a look at another picture of. There's a very nice picture of the 9th, 10th, and 11th Doctors, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith. So it looks really amazing. So yeah, completely surprised that I actually got this, and there's something about terrifying generations for 50 years. So yeah. Okay, so moving on to the actual main thing in this video is my review of what is currently my favourite Doctor Who story of all time. And let me put my stamps back. So which one is it? So that. And they come in this little plastic casing, which is really cool. Keeps them well protected, which is great. So yep. And okay, so now moving on at last to my review of Doctor Who, The Abominable Snowmen. Okay, so BBC, Doctor Who, The Abominable Snowmen. I got a very cute Yeti up here. I've got the statue of the Buddha here. You've got a control sphere here, control sphere here. Got the mountains of Tibet in the background. Got the Doctor down here. Got Jamie and Victoria down here, along with Edward Travers. The original BBC television soundtrack. Let's look at the spine. And the back. Got the cover image up here again. Doctor Who, The Abominable Snowmen, 2 CDs. Running time 2 hours and 20 minutes approx. Okay, I read over this. Patrick Troughton has his first encounter with the Yeti in his exclusive recording of a classic lost television adventure with linking narration by Fraser Hines. Don't pretend! They are here! Somewhere on these mountains! The Yeti! The Abominable Snowmen! That's an extract from a piece of dialogue spoken by Edward Travers in episode 1. The year is 1935. The TARDIS materialises in the snowy Himalayas, and the Doctor makes a return visit to the nearby Detsen Monastery. Having last been there 300 years ago, he is astonished to find that the community of monks and lamas divided by conflict. The monastery is under attack, apparently from the Yeti, which are said to roam the mountainside. Furthermore, the Doctor discovers that his friend, the High Lama, is still alive. His ancient body under the influence of an apparently unearthly force. Meanwhile, explorer Edward Travers is determined to track down and capture one of the Yeti. When his colleague is murdered, he refuses to blame the creatures and instead accuses the Doctor. The time travellers discover that the Yeti are all too prominent in the area. In fact, they are set to kill anyone who threatens the plans of the disembodied intelligence which they serve. While Stone is keen to lend his weight to the problem, Victoria's curiosity seems bound to lead her into danger. The Doctor and his companions soon realise that not only the monastery, but the safety of the whole world is in. So let's look at CD1, CD2, and as we look at advertisements for more audios, Lost TV episodes 1 in 1, 2 and 3, Doctor Who BBC radio episodes, and Doctor Who sound effects. Let's look at the cover of the booklet. So yeah, and there's a really nice still image from episode 4 of the story. So yeah, very nice image, I really like it a lot. It's very good. And we've got the track listing here. So yeah. Okay, so now my overall opinion on The Abominable Snowmen. This is actually a very atmospheric story. I highly recommend you get this story. It's absolutely brilliant, this Doctor Who story. I really do like it a lot. I've heard quite a few people complain that the Abominable Snowmen themselves are a bit of silly monsters, and I do agree that they're probably the cutest Doctor Who monster of all time. but I still really like them. It's got great writing, this story. It pretty much does everything right. It's got great music, got great writing by Mervyn Haseman and Henry Lincoln, and got fantastic performances throughout, especially from Wolfie Morris as Padmasambhava. Yeah, so Wolfie Morris as Padmasambhava, or Pass for simplicity's sake. So Wolfie Morris does give a fantastic performance as Pass in this story, and it's a very creepy character overall, Pass, and very likeable character as well. It's very good, and I just really love this story in general. It's absolutely fantastic. Overall, I'd rate this story a 10 out of 10. If The Web of Fear somehow manages to beat this story, The Web of Fear will be my favourite Doctor Who story of all time, but currently this is my favourite Doctor Who story of all time, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Very well deserving of a perfect 10 out of 10. It's just absolutely brilliant, this story. So like, follow, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Picture Gold Black, the materialising.
Listen to me! You'll change! You'll change if you fight. You'll change forever. You're going to change.
Piece of shit.
It's stinging.